Good morning, mystical, magical baddies. Oh, hold on. I gotta pull my table a little closer. Okay. Oops. Oh, well, whatever. All right. Hope everyone is doing well. I am again trying out this different camera angle. I don't know. Eventually, I'll find one that I like, and maybe eventually I'll even have my face in it. I don't know. We'll see. They're sucking up the leaves in front of my house right now. That's cool. Anyway, all right. I wanted to try something different for this collective reading. I am going to do like a base energy reading, but then I'm gonna do a couple different spreads from there. I don't know. I find it kind of nice sometimes to have more of a focus with the cards. And I feel like that feeling right now of wanting to have that is probably reflective of whatever energy I'm about to read right now. Just wanting to have focus or find focus. I don't know. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, God. Okay, well, let's see what we got so far. Pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious, shallow, hollow, empty boredom, and intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Very dark cards, like dark color. Give me that one more. Stress. Dang. Another dark, literally dark, like rainy, dark. Huh. Okay. So clearly this collective is in pain, stressed, feeling empty. And it obviously has something to do with it says intimacy, but maybe just a bond or a closeness with someone. Could even be with yourself, but let's see if that's the base energy here. Let's find a good spread to use. Oh, perfect. In this Prism Oracle deck I have, there's a spread called What is Going On? That is literally what I want to know right now with all this energy. Excuse me, this negative energy. I'm just going to read this really quick. It says, sometimes the events in your life can seem very intense, but your perception of the situation may not reflect what is actually happening. This spread provides insight into your perception versus the reality, and it offers guidance to help you through this time. So this sounds like the kind of energy that could use that, and especially since I was feeling like focus was needed. Let's break this energy down. So what you think is happening is the first card. Let me put this book over here so I can read them. Oh, what do I want to start with? Tarot or... I guess I could start with the deck that it came with and then work from there. Let's do that. So this is the Prism Oracle. Ooh. All the cards are colored. All right. I think I feel like I want to draw all 5 cards first before getting into each one and then maybe clarify. So, let's just... It's a 5-card spread, so let's just get 5. Number 1. Okay. Literally, I think that's so funny. This card says cautious on it, and the first card that came out was cautious. Or caution, sorry. 3 more. 5. Oh, that's too many. What the hell? Alright, well, I guess I need to just listen then. Oh shit, I left cards in here too. Oh, well, you know what? It was meant to be then. I don't know what to say. Alright. Alright, wow, okay. Alright, so I'll go over the questions and the cards that came out and then break things down a little bit from here. Just want to make sure everything stays in the frame. I feel like I'm going to run out of room. That's okay. Okay. What you think is happening is number 1, and you got caution. So, this collective, it feels like there is a sense of being cautious right now. It's so funny. Number 2, what is really happening? You got flow. And I'll read what these cards say about them too. And you know what's even funnier? Holy shit. I'm sorry. I just noticed, Prism Oracle, I think, rainbows. And you literally got every color of the rainbow here. You didn't get any double colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. That's wild. Anyway, all right. Let me go back to actually this caution card here and read what it says here. Caution. Hold on. I think I passed it. Nope, I didn't. Yes, I did. What the? Sorry. Caution. This card is a signal not to rush things. It asks you to slow down and listen to your inner voice. If something doesn't feel right about the situation that you're in, ask questions, honor your intuition, and proceed with care. So that feels like it aligns with that energy. Flow. Oops, there we go. The name aquamarine is derived from the 2 Latin words aqua and marina, meaning seawater. This card is about going with the flow, changing and adapting to a situation rather than fighting against it. It's important to keep in mind that currents can be very strong and water always gets to where it wants to go, slowly carving away stone as it flows by. Let this thought guide you on your journey and let the water carry you where you need to go. That's giving me vibes of, what's meant for you will always be meant for you. You can't stop it. There might be, in the analogy of like flowing water or a river, there might be dams that get put up or blockages that happen. It overflows sometimes, but you're always going to get to where you need to go, what's meant for you. And that is what's really happening. So, while this collective is being cautious, you are kind of going with the flow right now of things. Number 3 is, how can you best guide yourself through this time? And you got movement. Wow. So I'm guessing this is going to be reading about kind of trusting in the direction you're going right now, because that is what it feels like. Movement. When this card comes up in a reading, it symbolizes that it could be time to take action and proceed on your journey with your plans. Taking action can be scary or anxiety-producing, but sometimes you need to stop thinking about things so much and just do them. This card means that the time is now and all signs say go. Okay, that is interesting. And I feel, okay, I'm feeling with this energy, like these two together, this stress, it's, because if you're trying to be cautious but you're going with the flow and all signs are pointing to like go with it, that can be very it can make you like very afraid. And like this pain, it feels more like not I guess I do feel an element of like heart pain, not health wise, more like emotional wise, but it's like it's almost like, I'm trying to word this correctly. like the stress is more like I'm not ready for this. Like that kind of feeling, I guess. Like even though things are saying go, go, you're like, wait, no. Like I don't know. Okay, let's go. Number 4 is, what is this situation teaching you? Passion. This collective, you're being cautious over. I feel like it's this intimacy. Maybe you're afraid that it's shallow, like it's not real. It's surface level, I guess, kind of. Oh my god. Okay, I can't. Uh, Sorry, passion. Let me read. Oh my god. How can you perceive passion? Oh, sorry. How you perceive passion can depend on what lens you view it through. Passion may be associated with lust and temptation, or it may suggest. I was thinking that when I heard that lust and temptation, that was kind of there. Or it may suggest optimistic action, like a fire in your belly. What? Oh my god. This card encourages celebrating your passions in whatever form they take. It asks you to acknowledge the flame that sits within you, whether it is a deep conviction, interest, or love. Find what stokes your inner fire and embrace the excitement that comes along with it. Oh my god. That's fantastic. Okay. Wow. Hold on. Let me get this last one. Oh shit. Oh my. Oh, number 5 is just the outcome. So we'll break all this down a little bit more. But the outcome, you have faith and happiness. What? Like, come on. This collective, you just need to trust and literally go with the flow. Wow. Okay. Happiness is one of the most beautiful feelings, as if the world is shimmering around you, but we seldom acknowledge when we're feeling good and instead focus on when we're feeling bad. So take this time to cherish your happiness, really experience it, and feel its warmth. Let yourself be happy. You deserve it. Faith. This card isn't really about belief in a higher power, although if that is part of your practice, you are welcome to infuse it here. That was in parentheses. Sorry. It's more about trusting that no matter what, things will be okay. This is an idea that's much larger than yourself or anyone else. Things are moving and shifting all the time. So just keep working towards your goal, whatever it may be, and know the outcome will lead you to exactly where you need to be. Happiness. Oh my god. That's incredible. I'm sorry. That was, with that energy up here and this to kind of explain it, what's really going on here. So this collective is really just literally this apprehensive, afraid, cautious, like, I can't. Let's get, let's see. What do I want to get right now? This one? We're going to get some more on, just to connect this collective. Although I feel like I want more Oracle right now, to be honest. Okay, I feel like I want this deck again. Let's clarify more about what this collective is being cautious about. Oh my god. An open heart, having an open heart. Receptive, empathy, vulnerable. So this collective is being cautious with their heart space. I have one hand painted because of my daughter. Sorry, it's weird. But yeah, this collective, you are trying so hard to just go with the flow and what is right in front of you to go with. But your heart is like not this empty, like it's causing your heart stress. It's this turbulence, tension. I'm not arguments. I'm not feeling that vibe. It's more of that stress of like literally like just cautious, like wanting to do things differently and being afraid to open your heart the same way you have in the past, maybe, or being vulnerable again. One again, let's get one for this going with the flow. What are we kind of going with the flow with right now? Oh, confessions. Huh. Unveiling, coming clean, messages. Okay, so this collective, part of this going with the flow of things could have to do with either you confessing something in order to create this movement that leads through this, learning passion and happiness and faith. Because I keep coming back to this coming clean, and I keep hearing that freaking Hillary Duff song, "Coming Clean." I don't know why that just popped in my head, but I I'm not feeling the energy of a confession coming to you, although that could have something to do with the cautious nature. But I just feel like let's get one more for confessions. It feels like it's maybe this collective needing to go with the flow and just come clean about something, or divine masculine. Oh, okay, yeah. So that feels like it's confirming that whatever, to go with this flow, this collective would have to find something within their divine masculine strength. And you don't have to be a male to embody divine masculine strength or feminine. It doesn't, it's energy, not gender. But this collective, I'm feeling like in order for you to, like I said, flow with this energy and keep this movement going, I think the element of caution and the resistance to having that open heart and being receptive to it is because there's something within you where you're going to have to embody or are embodying your divine masculine energy, which is that, logic, passion, action, really kind of just being in your strength of knowing what you want, I guess, and coming clean about that. Confessing that, I guess, which would explain the stress that this collective would be feeling right now if they're kind of resisting this and knowing that it's going to take something from them too, you know what I mean? Maybe something that you're not used to or never really have had to do before. Let's get one from this movement. What's going to create the movement, or where is the movement? Ooh, something flipped. Oh my God! Foundation, establish, family, security. So this is creating movement I'm feeling it as your foundation, this collective's foundation. It's creating movement in something about who you are. Or, I'm feeling both, not only who you are, but a foundation of like your future, like what you kind of want for yourself. like it's this action creates movement with what you want with this. That's good. Let's get one for passion. What was number 4 again? What is the situation teaching you? Okay, so let's kind of clarify that more. This situation was teaching you passion. Let's see. Boundaries. Stop it. No, drawing the line, enough. Okay, so yeah, sometimes this card comes out and it's a sign that we need to put up boundaries, but that's not in this energy, in this where I was asking about it. This feels more like them coming down, like enough with the boundary. Not that you shouldn't have boundaries. Oh no, like don't. You need to be able to draw the line. We have boundaries. That's how we know our self-worth and our value. We love ourselves, and we have boundaries. But I think in this context where it's what is the situation teaching you, it's teaching you about healthy boundaries versus boundaries you don't necessarily, that are not serving you anymore. So it's teaching you about, yeah, exactly, like healthy passion that you don't necessarily need to have a boundary for, versus maybe the things that you've been putting boundaries on that, or haven't been putting boundaries on, I'm sorry, that you need to. That's what it's giving me that vibe of kind of learning that discernment in boundaries. That's what that kind of passion has shown you, that discernment is really important. Especially if you want to trust things like this, and I think it has a lot to do with this faith card too. Kind of trusting in yourself now that you can discern healthy boundaries one way or another. All right, let's get one for this outcome with the faith and the happiness. I'll get another deck too to get more, but spying. That was not. That's very contradicting energy. Let me get one more. Spying. Social network information. I don't know, that is. Something else wants to come out for that. Well, that's not helpful. Okay. Yeah, so this, I'm not going to keep forcing. That's what she said. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay. I just heard in my head, like, kind of, it's almost like that feeling like you got a glimpse of this happiness and this faith this outcome that you could have. It's like not a spying energy, but like you see how there's like she just kind of peering through that hole, and I guess it's a spying vibe, but it's more like you kind of like saw into the, not into the future. How do I fucking put this? I'm trying to find an analogy. No, no. I don't know, it's almost like you through this energy, you saw in your mind like the this is the ways that things could be. It's like it's not the spying energy, but like seeing, like I really want another one to clarify that more, but what? Okay, let's get this one. I have this one on the table already, so maybe I'm supposed to get this one. Let me clarify the spine, please. Maybe? Okay, we got something here. No mud, no lotus. Take a note from the beautiful lotus which defies the mud and murky water to rise to the water's surface to show its beauty. Overcome adversity by blooming where you are. I'm still not feeling the... Like, I'm not feeling the energy of the spy. Like, maybe this collective is doing a little of that. Maybe you're kind of looking in to see... maybe you're trying to find reasons to not kind of trust in this and go with it and have to do this. Maybe you're trying to convince yourself, you know, through looking in on, you know, the person on your mind's like socials or whatever. But I can't shake that feeling of it also being like having gotten a glimpse of what you could have, but knowing that it's going to take more than just, like, you're going to have to rise. You're going to have to rise through the mud, through your shit, through this confession, through whatever this is, to have it. That's like the only energy I'm getting from it. I'm trying to, because I don't know, that spine card, in the past, it's only ever come out when it's more like, you know, like literally like spying on someone, like looking into what they're doing and kind of like the evil eye energy. And I do feel that a little bit to a degree, but not in like a malicious way. It's more like this cautious feeling tied to it. Like almost being afraid, like wanting to make sure that if you do try and do this, oh my God, I was literally just about to equate those together and it fell right on there. So it's like you're afraid that you want to make sure that by doing this, kind of rising, doing this confessing or whatever this is, that it's gonna end or turn out in this, like you want to have faith that it's going to be that happy ending. So it's like you keep looking for proof, I guess, that doing this, going through this, really is going to provide this. Okay, it went from that not making any sense to, okay, it kind of makes sense. All right. Let's get, what is this collective kind of resisting here? Like, what are we... I want to know more about what is holding this collective back, just to kind of tie the right collective in. But maybe I don't want this deck yet. Let me get my... Spill the tea. Curious about the truth? That's what it says on the box. Okay. Let's get this deck and see if we can... What is this collective? What is one of the main things that are holding this collective back from, or what you're trying to confirm, what you're trying to find faith in? Another card of confession! Someone is about to confess their true feelings to you. I feel like it's the opposite, especially since it literally kind of fell over here again. I don't, I mean, this, I feel like with this energy, this collective would have already gotten this confession to them. You would already know this person feels this way about you, and that would be why you're more cautious about opening your heart. It's like you know they want it, but you want to make sure it's that if you do your part to kind of solidify it, that it is going to be this. But why doesn't this collective think that it could be? What is holding this collective back? Maybe it was the confession. I just got this like feeling like them confessing this to you was kind of like the start of this. I wonder if this. What is holding this collective back? What just flipped? The real story. A confession. So what is holding this collective back is the real story. I think it's. I'm gonna kind of. Sometimes I feel like where they fall is important too, and this fell under foundation, and it feels like the real story is that this collective does see potential in this, but it's like you just won't let yourself believe it or trust in. It's like you just keep telling yourself you need more proof, or you need more this, or you know. This collective is so resistant to this. And it's only because this is holding you back. Okay, let's get one more. Let's see. On what is holding this collective back. Oh my god, every card is going to fall out of my hand. Oh, something else slipped in there. Where is it? Two-faced. Someone is friendly yet deceitful. So I think that's part of what this collective is afraid of. Not that, not, I'm not, I don't know. For some reason, I keep going back and forth between these two cards. Like, I just keep getting drawn to this two-faced spying, and it's kind of giving me actually more of the energy of this collective. Not deceitful is a strong word for what I'm feeling. It's more like this energy of the mask. I kind of want one more for Two-Face because I'm just feeling like yes, this collective I think has a degree of worry of whether or not this is real, or you know what I mean. But like I said, I just keep going back with this this mask energy and the spying, and it feels more like I don't think mix. Oh my god, I was literally about to say, like, I feel like this collective would be acting one way around this person, but then when you're in this spying energy, not spying energy, but like the energy of seeing how it could, it really is, it's this mixed signal feeling. It's like when you're around this person, it's not two-faced, like in a mean, like malicious kind of way. It's like this mask energy, but this mirror is significant too. It's like I'm feeling like mirrored masked energy surrounding mixed signals, but with the mixed signals mostly coming from this collective. The signals from someone are unclear and confusing, but I think that someone is you, is this collective. That is insane. How I was literally just gonna say something about like literally mixed signals and okay. I took this deck out, so I still want to get, this is like a mess right now. There's no, I tried to do focus and look what happened. So I think that is another strong tie to this reading, especially with the mixed signals. It feels like while this collective is trying so hard to to have a focus, it's like you can't, and it's like you almost can't help it. It feels like. Oh my gosh, it's just so. Tell me more about the real story here and the confession. What does this collective have to confess? I don't know if this is the right deck to use for that, but maybe that's why nothing's coming out. All right, let me get. Whoops. You know what? No, let me get this. The Hidden Truth Oracle. Because what I want to know is what does this collective, what is the real story? What is this collective actually, to tie you to this, what is this collective thinking? I left when I saw you with someone. What? Oh my god. Sorry, holy sh. Wow, okay. So this collective, the energy was not ever that you were already with this person because of this cautious approach and this confession that need to be made. But now this is, okay. I feel like I should have gotten this deck earlier because I left when I saw you with someone. So you, maybe not, you saw literally, not spied. I don't think you spied on this person to see, maybe you did. Maybe you saw on their socials that they were with someone, or talking to someone. But it's just that energy of, like, the real story might, I'm gonna stick, I feel like this person has confessed something to you. And maybe, and this pain and the stress comes from the fact that you haven't done this collective. You haven't done that kind of been in your divine masculine energy with the real story and had your own kind of confession, I guess, and gave this masked mixed signal energy to this person. And it's like, what keeps you, this is what I feel like is keeping this energy, the spying energy, this And that makes so much sense with this needing to defy the mud and the murky water, defy kind of what you think you're seeing, and rise to the surface with what you need to get what you think will provide you with, the faith and the happiness that you're going to have. But this is a important detail to tie this collective to this reading. You would have had a moment where you saw or heard about this collective with someone else. Maybe they spoke of someone else because of your mixed signals and the mask you put on. So because you didn't return their confession, they kind of figured, well, it is what it is. I'm gonna move on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel a lot of drama within this dynamic, but it's like this would really be messing with this collective right now. So this collective, you would be probably witnessing the person on your mind, maybe moving on, or let me get one more for what is bothering, or what is on this collective's mind toward this person, or what you're not confessing. Excuse me. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, I mean, I think this collective with that cautious energy, so I'm getting this energy of, after I said I knew exactly what I was doing, I heard, but I felt like I had to. I didn't know what else to do. I felt like I had no choice. So what does this collective feel like they had no choice about? Let's get one from here, maybe. It feels like it's connected to this. I don't know. But it's weird. I feel like this energy comes before this energy, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't know. Let's get one for this. I knew exactly what I was doing. Photographs. Oh. Let me see. Seek advice from others. Listen. Anxiety about the past or memory. I'm definitely feeling that. A need to focus on important things. That's what I feel like, kind of like that was. Like, it's like you felt like you needed to focus on other things, and so you knew what you were doing at the time, but you didn't expect it to... It's almost like you expected this person to just wait until you were ready. Especially with this spying energy. Like I said, it's not like a... It's like you're always watching to make sure this person is still in a place where if you were to change your mind and do this, you would trust it. And then for the photographs to come out with this, I left when I saw you with someone. It's oh, let me read the other side. Time to communicate your feelings. Wow. Memories of a loved one or experience. Inspire and empower others through wisdom. Okay, well, I'm more feeling that time to communicate your feelings and this anxiety about the past or memory. Like, I'm feeling both of those vibes, but with this photograph, it's not only vibing with this spying energy and this I left when I saw you with someone, but that need to focus on important things, that feels like it aligns with this I knew what I was doing. It's like you thought that what you were doing was the best for you at the time, is what I feel like. Or you really believed that. I'm gonna get another one for this energy of why you're holding back. Oh my god. I'm not sure if that really wanted to come out. Oh, compass. Feeling lost and doubting goals, wishing for overnight success, empty promises of change, confused. Independent, be proud of yourself, stick to your chosen path, curious, important role coming up. Oh, curious, important role coming up, mentor. I am really, be proud of yourself and stick to your chosen path, but I'm seeing this as, because this go with the flow and the movement. I feel like this collective wants that, but but it has to be your path, your chosen path, what you really see as your foundation of you. You know what I mean? It can't be something shallow. It can't be something surface level. It has to be your path. And there's that vibe of being proud of yourself for wanting to stick to that, and maybe that, and that cautious feeling, like you I feel like there's a little bit of pride in that caution, because you don't just impulsively jump into something, which is good. But it's that energy too of being confused, because you kind of like lost your way here somehow. And especially with these mixed signals, it's like stop and go, stop and go. It's like you just, like you don't know where to go anymore. Are these all still even in frame? Okay. Okay, let's get the universe's perspective on what this collective needs to do right now. Should I get this deck or... I didn't get any tarot here, but that's fine. I think I will get tarot, but... what does this collective need to focus on right now to get through, to go with the flow? You know what, I keep getting drawn to doing tarot, so I'm gonna grab my tarot deck. Okay. What does this collective need to focus on right now? What is the universe's perspective on this? Oh, Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Okay. This collective, it's literally like you're at that threshold. Like you're ready. You can see. Literally, where is that? What did I say? Like you can see. That's that spying energy. Literally, the energy I got from that card of being able to kind of see where you're going, where you could go. That's this energy. That is this. So that is huge confirmation of that deviation with that card anyway. Because this collective, you're there, you're ready, you've got your equipment that you need ready to go, you've got the things you need to light your way, you can see where you're headed, but it's like you're not like she's like barely taking that step forward. She's not like she's ready, but she's not going yet. It's like she's still trying to figure out the way to go. It's almost like she's still watching the waves. Like I said, like, oh my God. Like she's watching the waves to make sure that they're gonna stay safe enough for her to ride them. Like that energy. You're watching this other person, because you're trying to make sure that whatever you do create with this energy is something that you can ride and this other person can ride. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Ooh, magic. Okay. I want to get another one for how the universe is seeing this. So that's how the universe is seeing. They're seeing you like ready to go, but you're just like that. How else is the universe seeing this? King of Swords. So, okay. If the universe is seeing this collective in King of Swords energy, that's not a bad thing because he's very logical. He's a very logical king. And again, this collective doesn't have to be a he. But he's very balanced. Like you can see, he's got so many different kinds of other energy surrounding him because he's found a balance within that kind of like different ways of thinking. So it's like this collective, the universe sees that you are, it's like this cautious approach I'm feeling, but also with like going with the flow and the movement and the like this energy is, along with the Three of Wands, is very like you just want to like I said, it's the energy of just wanting to make sure that whatever that you're doing things, I guess, not, I want to say logically, but I guess I do want to say logically. Like you want to start this in a balanced, clear-headed way, both foundationally, like logically, like taking the situation for what it is, and not just emotional outbursts or impulses, like just taking it for what it is and holding respect for that while still kind of like knowing or trying to push yourself to be ready to go for it. I'm going to get one more tarot for how the universe is. How is the universe viewing your person? That flew out. 9 of Pentacles. In reverse. So you might be, this person on your mind, you might be viewing as, this card can be like a workaholic kind of vibe, but because this reading isn't anything to do with finances, well, finances can have an impact on things, obviously. You may see this person as being very into their work right now, being very focused on more of that path in their life. Um, but it also gives me the vibe, because I tend to see pentacles as more of a foundational, like core value, like spiritual meaning when I read them. It's making me feel like maybe you see this person as being at a different place than you in that regard with their, I can't see you feeling like this person has their values, um, like I can't see you questioning this person's values and things like that. But maybe they're making you question yours. Oh, one more for that, for how the universe is seeing. Oh, this is how the universe is seeing your person, though. Maybe the universe thinks that your person is more focused on themselves right now. Their own pentacles, their own foundation. Their that yeah okay, that makes a lot more sense with the energy of what I asked of how the universe is seeing your person. So the universe sees your person as someone who is very focused on their own kind of foundation and beliefs and stuff right now. They're not, at this moment, they probably wouldn't be very focused on this collective, maybe in the way that they have been before when they confess to you. And maybe that's part of this spying energy too, is you seeing that this person's focus has shifted from you. And that would be a very strong reason to have caution with wanting to kind of dive into this divine masculine strength and confess something. Let's get one more on how the universe views this connection, like you and this person. Not in. Oh, well, that's good. The universe sees this connection as a Six of Wands. That's like it's success, it's celebration, it's like being seen for your achievements or your. It doesn't necessarily have to be like works or it could just be personal, like inner achievements, things that you've grown. But the universe sees this as being something that can be shown off. Like I'm getting like strong want to show each other off vibes, you know what I mean? like look at, it's almost like that vibe of look what we've overcome. Like look at us. Like we are, I don't know, like celebrate us. Look at us. Like power couple vibes. That's crazy. You know what? Let me get I do want to get one more deck. I don't know, I feel like I just want to get this one more just to tie, because this is not the kind of reading I really just want everybody to try and make fit. So if the little details, especially the ones about these cards aren't fitting, then, or the way this person, this kind of, really everything has to fit. um, this is another deck of like a love oracle, and I want to see, what is this collective, again, another, what is this collective feeling towards their person or towards the situation? Just another detail to tie this collective to the reading. Oh, wow, holy shit. Okay, with that deviation I had before of them probably like having confessed something, but then maybe deciding because you were silent and not confessing your true open heart, your vulnerability. It's like it kind of pushed, I guess, yeah, it kind of like pushed this person away to just say like, well, I guess I have to move on then. Like I can't force this person to feel the same way. If they didn't say anything when I told them how I feel, then, if they said no, if they put up boundaries and said, I don't want that, then what am I supposed to do? I move on. And it's like you saw them with someone else, or maybe think they're with someone else. Maybe you don't even, well, I feel like if the spine came out, then you have, in the photographs, you have seen that they're with someone else. But I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Stop it. And then I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Truth. Don't make it fit. This collective, you would probably be a little bit of a mess right now. Especially since I started out trying to be so focused. And look at this now. Look at this. What is happening? Like the focus of this reading. What is going on? Like, it's like, it's almost like, okay, this collective, again, don't make it fit. You would have felt before you met this person, like you had like a plan, like the way you wanted things to go. And like you had focuses in different areas of your life, like work focuses, love focuses, like school focuses, or education, learning, creative, like whatever, creative focuses, friendship focuses. You would have had different focuses that you had, a plan for each one. And now look at it. Literally, it's like, what the hell is going on? Oh my gosh, this collective. But at the same time, even with that, it's like I said, this collective, you've seen. Through this, you've seen. I just feel such a fear from this collective. It's like you don't want to step over that edge. You don't want to. It's like, because even though you can see out there, you can see the horizon, you can see what's out there, you still don't know what's underneath that water, right? You still, like, there's still things that are unseen that you don't know. There's still things that you can't see. And I think that's what kind of holds this collective back a little bit. Along with whatever this vibe is over here of feeling like this person has maybe moved on from you. But I can't. Oh, it's funny. That song "Let Her Go" is at the bottom. But no, I just. It's this energy of, even though, like I said, we're like if this collective, like you yes, there's mixed signals from you and all of this confusion and this that needs to happen if you want this to happen, but it's like you just want to make sure you're considering the situation realistically from everyone's point of view that could be involved to make decisions and actions in a way that are truthful and honest to what you believe. Like this king, he's real. You know what I mean? He's not giving anybody any bullshit. He's giving them the truth. Like what's on his mind. But you don't want to do it in a way that feels impulsive. And it's like this energy. Like I don't know how to handle my emotions, so I want to make sure I can handle them first before and see things from like every perspective and handle it in a way that, yeah, could some people get hurt? Could you get hurt? Could they get hurt? Could, if they are trying to move on with someone, could that person potentially get hurt? Yes, but it's like you want to consider all of that and have that be part of, not anything that should hold you back from, if this is what you feel you need to do, but it's like you want to do it in a way that shows emotional maturity and intelligence. Ooh! One that shows that you've put thought into it and that you're making this decision because of all of the consideration that you've put into it, because of all the perspectives you've seen, because of, you know what I mean? And I think it has something to do with the way you see this person doing their thing. I think you like it. And it's like, and seeing them do their thing elsewhere is this energy. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Because now somebody else is going to get all the energy, right? The person who, but it's almost like the energy too. Like, well, I had my chance and I effed it up. So do I even deserve this person right now? Or at all? Or should I just let them be happy if they seem happy? Wow, that was a really long deviation of that energy. But, again, don't make it fit. So, that's what she said. God. Okay, the last thing I'm going to get is this Lyrical Clarity deck. It's my own deck. So this song will be either one that will connect you further to this reading to make it yours. So you could see the song and just automatically go, oh my God, that's my song, and just know that it really connects you. Or maybe the song brings up a specific memory of this person, or of a feeling that your spirit team wants you to focus on right now that has to do with this. Or it could just be a general, maybe you don't know the song at all and it's just one that your team wants you to know for the situation, for inspiration, for motivation, for whatever you need right now. Oh, that was not what I was expecting. But actually, I'm lying. The song is Stay Gone by Jimmy Wayne. And that fucking, sorry, excuse my language. That fits exactly with this energy, to be honest, because it's like this collective you saw. It's this energy. Hold on. All of this, sorry. Like the whole time before, when you told this person, that you weren't interested or whatever the case was, maybe you just stayed quiet. But like you knew what you were doing. I think the whole time it has something to do with not being able to handle your emotions or maybe not having any idea what you were even feeling or how to deal with it, trying to get this energy. But that song is like, you feel like at this point, if this person is moving on because you didn't know what you had until it was gone, and you didn't make a move, and you kind of stayed keeping the real story to yourself, like you knew what you're doing the whole time, but you didn't expect it to be where it is now. But because of that, because you feel like you are the one who let something, I guess, slip, you feel like now it might be better for you to just stay gone. Sorry, it took me a long time to get that out. Because the vibe of that song is like when you just know that you'd be better off with someone, or better off without someone, I mean. I'm sorry. But in this context, it feels more like this collective feels like the person on your mind. You're thinking like maybe they'd be better off without me now. Like, I did what I did and I knew what I was doing. This is what it got me. Now I'm sitting here like, it almost feels like mourning what you kind of feel like you've lost. I feel like it's this bond, I feel like there was a sense of, I don't feel like there was ever physical intimacy between the two of you, because there's no indication of like kind of like some of my other readings I've had where that sexual energy is what keeps you tied to someone. It's not that kind of intimacy. It's more like that bonding, confiding energy, like just a closeness with this person. Like they really did show you how to have an open heart, how to feel more safe being vulnerable, how to be receptive to something different, I guess. But it's like this collective, you feel like it really just feels like you feel like you have to walk away. Like literally, like this person would be better off without you. Like if they're moving on, I need to let them move on because I had my chance and now it wouldn't be fair for me to be in their way if they're trying to move on from what I didn't take. You know what I mean? Or yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to find, I think the card literally just says stay gone, but and not like this video isn't long enough already, but what else is new? Oh my god. My eyes keep going, oh, my eyes keep going to Avril Lavigne, Avril. There's so many Avril songs. Stay right where you are. Jimmy Wayne, stay gone. So it's almost like this, I just got this in my head. This collective, don't make it fit. You are at a point where, because you don't know how to handle your emotions about this, it's almost like you kind of hope that this person will stay gone, and I'm getting two such strong energies of not only with this, I don't know how to handle my emotions. I am in this compass with confused. It's like this imbalanced energy of it's best if you just stay where you are and do your thing, and I lost what I lost and it is what it is and I have to find a way to move on from this, and an energy of, but if I just take the time to really see things clearly and go about this in the right way and say what I need to find my divine masculine power, that action to say how I feel, to be in this energy. This isn't a divine masculine card, but it's kind of reflective of this type of energy. Okay, it's like you go back and forth between wanting to do that, wanting to be in that energy, and just go with the flow. Like, have that perspective with everything and go with the flow of it and say what you need to say, knowing that it could go wrong. Yeah, you could get rejected. It could, but it could also lead to this foundation, to to this passion that you found, that you figured out how to create and discern healthy boundaries with, to this faith and happiness that you think you've seen. You're just so in between that energy right now of thinking this person is better off without you, and thinking, but no, wait, I've seen, like, I've gotten a taste or an idea of what we could be, or how happy this person can make me. So do I want to just let them go? You're like, wow, that last energy did not help at all. But like I said, it's just something to connect this collective more to this energy, to not make it fit. This collective, you would be so, like, literally, I don't know how to handle my emotions. You knew exactly what you were doing, but you don't know how to handle what you're feeling. Like, it's almost like you thought you knew exactly what you're doing. You thought you were in this energy. You thought you were seeing everything with this mindset. But because you don't know how to handle your emotions with it, it's like, it's like falling back into old habits of comfort and that cautious mindset. Oh. All right. Well, that was a little all over the place, in between, up and down, upside down. But this collective, let me just get one of these, because I usually end with my song, but after that I want to end with something more positive, and maybe, or hopefully, of okay. Oh, what do we got here? 3 things popped out. I'll read them all. Okay. Guardian armor. Create healthy boundaries and guard against doubt and fear. Stop it! I hold my sacred space. Yes. Between worlds. Stop. I can't. With the between. Ugh. Work with spirit to heal blocks and uncover deeper truths. Spirit is my true source. So it's almost like, it's like, I feel like it's to this energy. It's uncover deeper truths, work with spirit, the things around you, the perspectives around you, to heal these blocks of, maybe you did see them with someone, maybe they do seem happy, but you know what? A lot of times people seem one way, very much so, or want to present one way, and that's not really how they are on the inside. So by you holding back, maybe you are just helping this person keep their mask on about, you know what I mean? Especially when I pointed out that mirror energy, where is it? With here, it's like, if you would both be still wearing a mask to some degree, where you might be still on the fence about this person, and wanting them to just be happy, and pretending, not pretending to be happy for them, but just like, almost pushing for them to move on when that's not really what you want. And so they're putting up a mask too of being really happy with moving on, when maybe they're really not too thrilled about it and not as into it as they see. You know what I mean? Like, but again, but that in between energy, it's just divine protection. Your angels and spirit guides are on call to assist you always. The universe has my back. So whatever is going on right now, the situation with this person, it's divinely protected. So it is playing out exactly as it's meant to, but there is something here, and I think it's this energy, and that is keeping things stuck right now. But it's protected. It can't go anywhere. What's meant for you can't, like that river, and what it's gonna flow where it's meant to flow, even if it has to get stuck a couple times, or overflow and get a little lost, it's going to end up where it needs to go. But it might take, trusting in that journey, taking that step forward, trusting in the real story and the confessions in that divine masculine energy that you need to be in. Whew. That's awesome. Okay, so with that, my magical baddies, I am going to end that. You may be feeling like a mess right now, but this is divinely protected. You just need to trust, and you need to take, there is something about your divine masculine energy of some action, and that has to do with a truth, a confession, coming clean, something. I feel like this is your block right here because it's coming right before this movement card that leads to a foundation and this and this. So this collective, this is your block right here. And I know you want to be in this energy about it, which is great. But once you get yourself into that energy, don't let that cautious anxiety kind of take over and hold you back anymore. Stay in that and go with the flow with that, okay? It's divinely protected. Whatever is going to happen with it is supposed to happen that way to move this forward, to get that movement, okay? So that's that. I'm going to leave it there, and I hope everyone has a fantastic magical day wherever you are. Bye.